Hey guys, it's Crafty Creations, and I'm your Saturday person on this channel, but I know it's not Saturday, so, but since the Sunday person posted yesterday, we're trying to keep it where it's the same theme all week, and so as you probably guessed, it's going to be a polymer clay collection video, and I have 2 cases, so this might be kind of a long video. I'll show you the overview of the first case, and the big section, this big section on the top is for cupcakes. So I'll just show you those, and also these 2 are empty because I'm saving them for more cupcakes, and the Sunday person made me the majority of them because we're good friends, so I'll just show you those first. She made me this vanilla one with pink icing. This one she made before she had a mold, but I really like it because of the mint frosting on top. And then this, these 2 blueberry cupcakes. Focus. And then I have this. Oh yeah, she didn't make me that one. She made me these 3. One of them's bigger. This red velvet, vanilla, and vanilla. And then onto my cupcakes. This one you probably saw, but it's a watermelon cupcake. And then these 3 you probably saw in my intro video, at least 2. I'm not sure. And then this chocolate cupcake with white icing, and it's shaped like a teddy bear. Sorry if you hear that beeping noise, it's just our alarm. And then there's this fin cake inspired by Cool Rice Bunny tutorial, and hers is a lot better, but I could do a redo on this one because I made it a while ago. So if you want me to do a remake tag, which I could do a lot of charms on it, then comment down below. And I have this vanilla one, which I forgot to shade, and there's a cherry on the top. So that's it for the cupcakes. Now this next section is peach rings, and I also used Cool Rice Bunny tutorial, and her channel is really cool, so you guys should go check that out and subscribe. So that's just those. And then the next 2 sections are going to be desserts and sweets, stuff like that. So I have these 2 chocolate cake rolls with marshmallows on top. Sorry, that was the door. And then I have these 2 hard candies, which they were meant to be lollipops, but the sticks broke, so now they're hard candies. Then I have this popsicle inspired by Funky Pink Gal's tutorial, and her channel is also really cool. And then I have these 2 donuts, which I could also do a remake video on because I made these a long time ago, and I could really do a lot more work on them. And then I have this one that I could also do a remake on. It's a chocolate covered strawberry because this was one of my first charms, so I could really do better. Then I have this Mama Goma ice cream stack, which you probably saw if you watched the Sunday video that I made one for her. So that's it for those sections. Okay, so this next section is pies, which I also use Cool Rice Bunny's tutorial. So I'll just show you a slice of each because there's a lot. I have this pumpkin pie, which was the original one that was in the tutorial. This key lime pie. This might sound weird, but I really love unicorns and narwhals, so this unicorn/narwhal pie, which is rainbow. This blueberry pie. Focus on that, but that's just what that looks like. And then there's this lemon meringue pie, which is like my favorite pie. It's really good. It's hard to see, but like I really like how I have this clay that looks like how a lemon meringue pie would. So those are all the pies that I have, and this next section is just foods. So this is my absolute first charm, which is pizza. I could also do a remake video on this because, you know, it was my first one and I had no idea what I was doing. And then my friend made me this one, So I tried to make mine like that, which they look really similar, I think. And then I have this French toast, which I could also do a remake on because like I had basically no texture, and I could like change the shapes of them because like this one is a different shape than this side, and like just this doesn't look like the right shape. It should be rounded, but yeah. This next section is character inspired charms. So I have this alpaca, which I used a cup of cakes tutorial. It looks more like a guinea pig, but oh well. And then I have this Baymax from Big Hero 6, which I could also do a remake on, because like how things weren't blended and there's like random bumps everywhere. I still like how his face turned out. See, and he's like a little dirty in the back. So then this is from Frozen Fever. It's one of Olaf's brothers. Sorry about that. And then I have this Mamagoma. I ran out of white clay, so I used a different color. Oops. And this next section is cookies. I'm not going to show you them all because most of them are just these sugar cookies. Frosted sugar cookies, and that would get boring looking at them all. So these are my sugar charm shops tutorial, and her channel is really cool. Like, she makes her stuff look really realistic. So as you can see, these are Disney cookies. This is a goofy one with I painted the face with acrylic paints. Like, I made it with a dotting tool and then painted it with brown acrylic paint, and then I added pink icing at the end. And same with this one, but it's Mickey and there's blue icing. This one turned out really bad, but it kind of looks like a frisbee. And then this giant heart with blue frosting. And then that's it for that. And then this next section is people, but I only have 2, and I could do a remake on this one, which was one of my first charms. Because like the black got smeared, the black paint. So I could do that again. And then I didn't make this one, but I still have it. And then this next one is also, it's like a character-inspired section. These next 2, actually. I have this octopus inspired by the Sunday person because she made it. And then I decided that it looked cool, so I wanted to try. I could do a remake on this one, too, because I've gotten a lot better making octopi. And then I have this Paddington bear, which one of the paws fell off. And this one I could do a remake on, too. And then I have this Neon and Nyan cat. I really like this one. And then I have this text whale, which I could do a remake on, because like this one's pretty simple, and I could make the edges way more even. But oh well. Then I have this fruit basket, which I think is really cute. So as you can see, the handle's coming off, but there's strawberries, a pear, 2 bananas, an orange, and an apple. These next 2 sections are charms that I made from a book. I think the book was really helpful. I have this kitty, this owl, and then this unicorn, but the head and the tail fell off, like, as you can see. So I could do a remake on this one and make it better, like fix it. And then the other one wasn't made by me. It was, but I still have it. And there was also flowers, but they fell off. Now it's more of a bobblehead. So in this next section, it's Olive Garden. And these are also, I also used Sugar Charm Shop's tutorial to make these. And this one's just like a bread with slices and marinara sauce. And then this bowl of marinara sauce that goes with it. Then I have this plate of fettuccine alfredo, which if you don't know what that is, it's like noodles with a white cheese sauce. It's really good. And then my friend inspired me to make these baguettes on a plate. The plates were in the tutorial as well as these 2 things. And some other stuff was too, but I didn't make that. Like, I made this one by myself. It wasn't in the tutorial. And then this thing, which was supposed to be a box, but like it turned out really bad. And I was gonna paint like a logo, but I decided not to. So I might just throw it away or write something or paint something else on it. And then this next section is clay challenge, which if you don't know what that is, the Sunday person explained. But if you didn't watch that video, it's where you get a certain amount of colors, and you have to make something in 5 minutes, and usually it's with 2 people, so you can see whose is the best. But comment down below if you want me to do a clay challenge video with myself. So that's it for the first case. I'll show you one more overview. Okay, now let's get to the second one. And this has my name, so I can't show you, but it also has this Merida sticker. I put it on a while ago. Okay, so now to show you the overview of this one, which it has tools right here, like cookie cutters, and tools up there. So I won't show you those, but if you guys want me to do a tool collection video, then I will. I don't know if you guys would want me to, but this first big section is Rilakkuma, and all I have right now is Rilakkuma couch potato, but I ordered a mold for Rilakkuma, so as soon as I get that, I'll be making more. So there's just Cheetos, Rilakkuma on the couch, getting fat, and then there's a TV remote. This is either a jar of soda, or a can of soda, or a jar of jelly, I'm not sure which, and then this donut. I think this turned out really well. I really like it. And then this section is books, and yeah. I didn't know how to make these really good, but then my friend taught me, so thank you, because my books have really improved. And as you probably saw this Sully book in her tutorial, or her polymer clay collection, so I liked her, so I got inspired to make them myself. So as you can see, before I started using her way, my books were really bad. Like, they were uneven and wavy, so now they're better. And there's just like different colors mixed to make it look better. And then I have this Pluto book, and I had an Olaf book. I'm not sure. Oh, there it is. Olaf book, but the arms fell off. That's it for the books. This section is biscuits. And before I had these cookie cutters. When I got the cookie cutters, I made them like this, which I just got them recently. Like, I think they're really cute, like with the blush and stuff. But before I got these, I had to make them with an X-Acto knife. Like, I had to cut out the shape. I still think they turned out pretty well for being hand cut. Those are all my biscuits. And this one has a rose that I did not make, but I still think it's really cool. And as you can see, I have improved on making octopi, so I might make more later on. And I was inspired to make this by the Sunday person because she made it, and I thought it looked really cool, so I wanted to make one myself. And then this section is rocks. I have to go kind of faster because the camera is going to die. It's going to run out of battery. So I have these 2 with top hats that I did not make. And then I have these 2 with bird poop on them. That's why they're sad. And then I have these 2 with flowers, purple and light blue. Oh gosh, it won't focus. And then there's this one with a snake on top, or snail, not snake. Okay, and then I have this section is Shopkins, which I really like this. I don't know their names, but I like these 2, which are egg and watermelon, but the eyes turned out kind of creepy on this one, so, but whatever. And then I have these 2 cakes, which were really bad, because like the texture wasn't that good, but I still think they're cute. And then I have this one, which I really improved, because like I really like how the frosting looks, and like how the beads turned out, and like the texture of the cake went really good. So like, I learned that when you take your time, your things turn out better. And this next section is cakes, but they're really bad, so I could do a remake on all of these. There's this circular cake, cherry frosting sprinkles, and then this was one of my first cakes, so there's no texture whatsoever, and like the candles fell off, so much fingerprints, like, and thumbnail, like nail prints, so I could do a remake. And then this was my first cake roll, so I messed up, but oh well. And then I have this ice cream bowl. These cat things, and this one was inspired by Cool Rice Bunny tutorial, this taco cat. I messed up on painting the face, but I could try again on that. And then this tostada cat, which if you don't know, it's like a flat taco with, it's basically a flat taco. And then I have this mini cupcake cat. Okay, so then I have these 3 scenes. One of them is this cupcake girl, and like she really loves cupcakes. Her arms fell off, but they had frosting on them. And then I have a story for this one. I have a weird imagination. Like, this girl works making cookies. She made these, so that's why there's frosting in her hair. And she works on this giant chocolate chip cookie making them. I don't know. Then I have this park scene, which I could do a remake because like the bunny turned out kind of weird. I like the texture though. Like overall, I think it's pretty cool. And then I have this one for Easter, which passed. So happy Easter for those of you who celebrate it. That is it for this video. So I hope you enjoyed. I will be posting next Saturday. And tomorrow's video will be by the Friday person. She's going to show her polymer clay collection. So I'll see you guys soon. Bye.